go. Yeah. Only one way to find out. This doesn't look like a road. This feels like you're in the middle of crashing.
So we're just going to follow this back to the main trail and head north.
Heading out to Sunny Corner today. Doing a bit of dirty riding again. And I'm wearing a new pair of boots. So I predict about 20% of my gear shifts won't happen. The weather yesterday when we had planned to go was pretty horrible. Apparently it flooded in Lithgow. Flooding in Lithgow is not something that happens all the time. So today's weather is meant to be a lot better. But having said that, will the flooding that happened yesterday cause us any problems today? We're not going to know until we get out there, so hopefully not, but we'll see. I believe this is actually my first ride of 2022. By the way, note the indicated speed on the speedo versus the actual speed. I'm only doing 100, 102, and it's saying 117, so just ignore that. Weather is turning. Definitely wishing I had have brought the rest of my jacket. We've covered 100 and something Ks already, so I'm going to fuel up.
Got a bit cool.
It did, didn't it? Far out.
But you say to yourself, I'm glad I didn't listen to Bill about the jacket.
Alright, so we've stopped and had a coffee, filled up the tanks. It's interesting because this is the whole reason why I sold the KTM and bought this bike, because it's sitting on 100 k's an hour, so the KTM would not, it's just not built for that, and this is. So it was a very comfortable ride to get here. And now we're going to go and have some fun. Here we go. So we're following this road. We're basically just going to follow trails wherever possible, all the way, just effectively head north up to Toorak River. And then we'll either head east or west from there. We can head west and then go towards Safala, or we'll go east back towards Lithgow. Guess it'll probably depend on how much or little fun we're having. If it warms up, probably be open to heading west, further out. Because if we head west, obviously it means that we've got further back to come again in the afternoon. But if it's nice and warm, then that's alright. If it's cold and wet, then I probably prefer to head east and be heading back towards home. So, but we'll see. We're going to kind of make this one up as we go along. We know roughly where we want to go. We've got our maps. We're tracking our path, so we know where we've come from, so we can always backtrack our previous route if we get lost or if we can't get through. But this is kind of the fun, right? You could find an exact route if you want to, but isn't it fun to go on an adventure instead? It's still quite early in the day. What time is it? It is. I forgot to lock my watch. 10 o'clock. It's only 10 a.m. We've got all day.
How nice is this?
Yeah.
So far we're on the correct road.
Yeah, this is what's on the map, following that line, so...
So we'll follow this down around here and then we can cut back up that way.
Okay, sounds good. I wonder where all that wood comes from in Bunnings. I don't know that much about stuff, but this looks like pine, I'm guessing. So your typical structural pine, I guess. I don't know.
How is that so far?
Yeah, good. It's good variety of stuff.
Yes. Okay, let me see if I can program this.
We're still heading north, sunny corners to our east. So we're looking north, basically.
Yeah.
This road heads north.
Yes, I've got it on here.
It looks like you can follow it.
If we follow that all the way up.
Yeah, it follows the creek.
I'm putting another waypoint in to where I want us to end up.
Yep.
The corner of Red Hill Road and Upper Turon Road.
Now, Bill's using his Garmin. I'm using open source maps, which has got a reasonable coverage. Most of what we've been on so far today has been on the map. And this is the first one that isn't on the map. But being open source, I can upload my GPX file and now will be on the map for other riders. Plus, of course, MotoRides.com.au. Only one way to find out. This doesn't look like a road, more just where the water flows. Whoa, 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 whoa. I think we're following a river. I get the feeling this is well beyond my capabilities. I don't know if it goes anywhere. It's heading back towards the river. I think this is going to head down to the river. It looks only really to be getting worse, not better. So I think the steeper it gets, harder it's going to be. Bill's having a deeper look. Let's go have a look. Let's just chock this wheel. Oh, it's already chocked. There we go.
Now, do you want the good news or the bad news?
I reckon that's us heading down to the river.
That's actually the trail.
Is it?
Yeah. And it is 10 feet in front. Come here and have a look.
Okay.
Aren't you glad you bought your jacket?
Yeah, feeling warm now.
This. Aren't you glad we're going down? I'm fine.
Where's that go?
Well, let's have a look at this. That's the little bit we're doing now.
Yep.
It's sending in that direction,
Yep.
which will bring us back up onto this road here.
Where are we?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Doing that little bit down here.
Yep.
So if we turn left, that goes that way. If we turn right, it'll take us this way.
Right, yeah.
Now what I might do, so that's where we're wanting to go. So if we turn right,
Yep.
take the red bit. If we turn left, we go the long way around.
Yeah, right, getcha,
Are
yeah.
you happy to take right?
Yeah. Cool.
So this is bloody tricky. So you can do it one of two ways.
Yep.
One with the engine off,
Right, yeah.
leave it in gear,
Yep.
and use the clutch to act as an engine brake,
Right, yeah.
right? And one finger on the front brake,
Yes.
okay? And just come down that way.
Yeah, cool.
Or you can turn the engine on and feather the clutch. It might be better just to have the engine off. What do you think?
I don't know. The engine gives you a little bit of balance too. So,
It does.
yeah.
Whatever you feel comfortable with. The
Yeah.
only thing is, with the engine off, at least you've got that as an engine brake
Yes.
versus it trying to run away from you.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah.
So, for instance, I'm going to go down here, engine off,
Yep.
leave it in gear. So it's in gear at the moment,
And your tyres are probably going to slip.
probably.
Compression versus grip.
Yeah, but the joy is I can just keep doing this.
Yeah, right. I'll try both. There's no harm in trying both. So that way you can balance with both feet.
Yes, I'm still using a bit of front brake.
So you're kind of using the rear brake without using the rear brake. Indication of just how steep this is. I'm out of breath just walking up the hill. It's also an indication of how unfit I am. Alright, now try engine off version first. Oh. Challenging bit is that I'm actually a bit short for this bike. Whoa. Okay, I'm going to go more towards the right side. Ooh!
You're doing awesome. How you doing?
The hard bit is, even having both legs out the sides, because the bike's so tall and my legs are short, you're still, a good 10, 15 centimetres away.
I noticed that. It's up to you. I'd still leave the engine off.
Yeah, I may as well.
Yeah.
Ugh. Whew.
Awesome.
Wow,
Awesome.
that is full on.
Doesn't sound nice.
No dust.
Yeah.
Inside of my helmet stinks. Sweaty. Like a sweaty old man. Alright.
I'm thinking so.
We're sort of pointing south a bit.
Well, head up there and see what happens.
Yeah. What a day. That's running. Yeah, that's moving.